but I don't know. Like this looks like a very slow, it's moderately slow draft from Blacklist. Just some good tempo that can come out.
So they've really got to, like, Cuckoo's not giving any kind of opening. He's just hanging by the tier 1 tower. He understands if he takes a sticky bomb with the spear, he's probably just going to melt. So he'll sit back for now. PYW and Zhang Yu will just appreciate the farm they're getting. That top lane, there is a bit of action. Tims is actually going to go down. First blood to go the way of QIQX. KP unable to assist. They were trying to kill off Dust, but looks like he's going to be salved up and he'll have a full reset in the lane. Seems like Carl is slowly getting a bit of an advantage in this mid lane, this top lane. KP goes down. You've lost your Bat Rider. Dust able to pick up a very nice kill for himself and the Monkey King. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Cuckoo's going down here on the Enigma. He's getting completely dived by IG. PYW may die himself to Raven, but Bosku's going to take it. You also have Cuckoo around on the Enigma. Not sure what he's going to offer, but he's here. One stun available for him as they do jump Carl, but Carl is trying to bait for his team. Problem is, there's plenty of support around, but the Cogs pushes him away from the blast off. It's not going to matter though. He will still die. Tims will drop with him. Emo to pick up a double kill. And it looked like that was going to be a really nice fight after the blast off was screwed up by the Cogs from Tims. Unsuspecting of this rotation. The wards will come down, they'll see the courier of the Terrorblade. Emo's rushing forward, in comes Dust as well. Raven surely has no way out of this. He could ask for some rotations, but it seems like it's all too late. There's no play, he's just down. Great rotation from IG.
But without something like a blink, it gets a little bit rough.
Global silence was committed. Emo with the immediate zip in. Blast off there to follow up though. Carl is still alive and now Bosco moving in. A nice dream coil. He's caught 2 targets with that. PYW does go down. Carl's still moving forward. Emo, he's going to try and go for this. Carl, have you gone too far? Emo's out of mana though. It was all a bait. Tims has caught him. He's got him in the cogs and Emo is to drop as now Zhang Yu does rotate on the Mars. At least finding Cuckoo in that arena. They'll hunt QIQX and now the black hole. Cuckoo, he does not drop. A triple kill for Carl.
We shall see. IG still in a comfy spot in this game. Again, a lot more back and forth. They've given a couple of openings after Blacklistings.
QIQX looks like a free kill here for Blacklist rivalry. We'll take it. Be right home about. Just an easy position 5 kills. Top lane, Cuckoo. Wukong's command committed here from Dust. KP is around, knocking him out, but not quite. Now the lasso to drag out the position 1 Monkey King. Dust is going to go for the fight. Cuckoo moving back. It's not enough. He is down. Good turnaround here from Blacklist. You'll happily lose Cuckoo if it means Dust dying.
Just not enough sustain coming out with a level 2 Jingu. So not enough. Lifesteal coming through and good punishment. Again, good spell stacking coming out here although.
Oh, Emo. That's very aggressive from Emo. Coil committed. They are still trying on to Tims, but Raven is coming in. Global Silence has been popped. Emo will break the coil and looks like he should be just fine. With IG, they are really grouping up now. Nice tree break from Cuckoo. Arena down though. Zhang Yu setting up onto Raven. Raven needs a Sunder. He'll get it off in time, but he's still in huge danger. The Boundless will get it done. Meanwhile, Tims to move back in. Cuckoo goes down. That's a second down for Blacklist rivalry. Zemo's moving on to Carl. Carl trying to find a way out of the puck. The chase is still ongoing. Zhang Yu's going to be there. Dust will cut off the jaw with the orb and cut.
And to be fair, IG, again, they're sort of reliant on Global Silence as their counter control. Maybe you can hope for a spear back, but
mid lane, Emo, no, he's not going to get trapped by the lasso. Now the black hole though, Cuckoo, he's looking to save the day, fighting a 3-man! Emo goes down! They will lose both their supports for this. KP, he's still got the lasso. Zhang Yu, he's in the middle of nowhere. He'll go for an arena and a spear out, but it means nothing. Cuckoo, saving the day for Blacklist once again. Carl, he might drop Dust, can't finish the kill. KP to move in, but just sidesteps. It's PYW even dropping low, not going to go down. As Blacklist, they do successfully retreat. Like, they want to contest. They are TPing up towards the top tier 1 tower. IG about halfway through the HP pool of Roshan. But in comes Blacklist. They're going to try and fight, but the zip is there. Emo, he's already found one target in Tims. Tims with the Glimmer Cape is okay for now, but the follow-up jump is there. Tims is gone. A lasso though, Zhang Yu has been caught. They'll try to focus down the Mars, but he's a very tanky target, so Carl's going to jump in with a 3-man coil. He found the backside. This could be huge. They'll drop the Midnight Pulse. Blacklist still moving forward. Bookshot's there. Tims trying to go into the Sansa. Meanwhile, Wukong's command committed here from Dust, but it's complete chaos in the top lane. Global Sun's also committed. Blacklist is still moving forward though, not trying to back their way out of this one. They've got the upper hand. Dust, BKB, trying to run, trying to get out. He'll tree dance. In the meantime, QIQX is the one to get caught. They'll lose the silencer. IG is still focusing Roshan. It is a slow process though. They've got nothing like a Desta to work off. In they go. Who do they find first? KP? Not going to be targeted yet. In fact, Carl's the one to go down. Top lane, Emo trying to get Cuckoo. Cuckoo being targeted, gets the Vortex off in time. The Enigma also being silenced. The Ogre Totem allowing some space, but there's Zhang Yu, ensuring that Cuckoo is not getting away.
This tour, this year? Well.
Zhang Yu, gonna get jumped. Middle of nowhere, has no teammates around him. They are trying to move up now. He'll drop an arena with the BKB. He's surviving longer than expected. Zhang Yu holding them down. He will finally drop himself, but a big blast off. PYW going into Bosku, but he gets the BKB off, and now Emo, he'll zip away from the Enigma. Afraid of that black hole with a big balance strike. Carl's gonna go down in the meantime. Tims, chase down, will drop.
KP?
Now KP getting bashed, and Bosku. One by one they come in, and one by one they fall. In goes Raven. Global Sans was still up, and he just dies. He'll rotate around. There's the mines giving the info over to IG, who are still waiting for the proper initiation. Zhang Yu's trying to move in, but a nice lasso. KP, he found the Storm Spirit. Emo is gone. Emo is down without buyback. This is the team fight the Blacklist have needed for such a long time. They'll move in with the Dream Coil. Meanwhile, Dust, he's going to try and fight, going on to Cuckoo, finding the Enigma. Onto Raven. They want the Terror Blade. Raven, he's going to sunder up in time. Raven is alright. Dust will run. He'll just jump through the tree line and get out of there, as QIQX going to be left behind. Does go down. Blacklist, they have Roshan. Pop a 5-man smoke. IG currently hanging right in front of their base in the mid lane. Blacklist, they're going to rotate through the Diet Triangle. They'll run right into Zhang Yu very soon, but they won't see him instead. A lasso's out. They have caught PYW on the techies. PYW trying to blast off, will not be able to get off yet, as the Dream Call does come out. Only finding the techies with that. Meanwhile, Tims has been caught in the clockwork. He's the one to go down. And PYW survives. The Glimmer Cape, it just allows him to walk out. Now Cuckoo breaks the Lincolns of Emo. In comes Zhang Yu. He found the puck with the Hex out. Spear into the arena. Carl, can you get out? Black there, but Cuckoo, no, it's cancelled. It is cancelled. The global silence was immediate. No black hole left. Carl is still trying to survive. He'll orb away. Meanwhile, PYW is being chased down by KP. They are still trying for this techies, as Carl will finally drop. Dust will find a second. He's got Tims again on the clockwork. That's a dieback. Raven's forced to fight. Dust is moving right up though. They've got the Hex out and the Terror Blade. He's got no help around him. Carl, or Cuckoo rather, I mean, they are trying to save Raven. Raven is just left alone though. Raven can't survive this. Raven's down.
You don't man to get your damage off. Now a shove in on mid. There's a buyback ready on Raven, but he doesn't have Metamorphosis.
Yeah, they've got KP now. Hex out again. Sight the Vice is there. 4-man Dream Core from Carl, but where's the follow-up? They're in the Midnight Pulse, at least it's a lot of damage. In they go with the lasso, try to drag him towards the fountain. They've got Dust on that Monkey King. Dust dropping very, very low, trying to deal with him. Raven's still going. Raven's got him. They have got the Monkey King down. PYW now being targeted. Gets the blast off. Orb is there from Carl. He'll keep following down. Zhang Yu, he'll pop the BKB and just TP out of there. It's PYW. Is going to be the sacrificial lamb for IG. They'll leave him behind, knowing they cannot save. So Blacklist, all of a sudden, able to defend high ground. But can they break the Lincolns though? They're gonna jump in. Carl is there. Dream Call. And now the Lincoln is broken. They've got the global stance to play off, but still Emo is gonna get dragged back through the lasso. They've got the storm down. Though he does have buyback, but Tim's, he wants to keep going. He misses out on the hook shot with Dust. But the chase is on. Blacklist, they will try to find some more targets as Roshan is now officially respawned up. There's the buyback from Emo. He's coming in. They've got Carl with a hex out. Carl, not like this. Aeon Disc is there though. It will save for now. The puck is fine. IG still hanging around the Roshan pit. They are going to start it. They will force the fight with Blacklist rivalry. The question is, can Blacklist really fight back? Well, they've got to try. This Roshan's too important. There's an Ag's blessing on Roshan Taboo. They'll move in. Lasso's there. They've got the Monkey King. KP again, finding the right target. He'll try to move on to Dust into the black hole. It's cancelled off again from the silencer. The global silence making it so hard for Cuckoo. They will lose KP. IG moving back in for Roshan. It is still available to try and steal. They've got the hook shot from Tims. Tims is lining up. He's going to try for this one. In they go. Hook shot is there. 4-man start out. The Aegis on the deck, but Dust has got it. Dust still manages to pick it up. Perfect timing from Tims, but they just surrounded the Roshan. IG will focus on the melee barracks. They will find that too. The Cuckoo jumps in again. 3-man coil was there from Carl. But the hex is out. Hookshot, Tims will find Dust. They've got the Monkey King, but he does still have the Aegis up. Dust, however, melting to the damage output as now the lasso comes out. KP, he found 2 targets. PYW, he's the first one to go down. They've lost the techies. Emo, he's going to jump in. He'll try to go after Cuckoo on the Enigma. He's got the Enigma down. Meanwhile, on the backside, Arena has caught 2 of them. Tims is gone. Carl will get his way out. As IG, they see the buyback. They try to retreat, though. Carl is still going. TP's immediately from IG. Oh, the hook shot. It's blocked by Carl. Towards off here, Blacklist, but IG is slowly moving their way into the dire triangle. Blacklist, they're going to hang around. They'll wait for the fight. There's plentiful buybacks available, though Emo does not have one. Neither does PYW, so if they both go down, it'll be a 5v3. They're jumping right into Cuckoo. Lasso's out. KP, he's found 2 targets again, and the black hole, it's going to be committed. They found the silencer. QIQX, he'll buy back to cancel. Immediately is now, it's complete chaos in the dire triangle. Raven's gone. How does Raven go down? They've even lost Bosku. How? Emo, in the meantime, he's got a Stygian Desolator now. As Lasso comes out, they've got PYW. Aeon Disc is going to be propped. Emo tries to jump in, trying to find himself a Hex target. PYW is going to survive as Raven gets caught out. They've got the Hex, but the black hole is there, immediately cancelled off by QIQX. No chance for Cuckoo to get the black hole channel as KP is being followed down. Cuckoo's being caught to boot. They've lost 2 of them. They've lost the 3rd, in fact. Tims has been caught. They'll slow him down. In fact, Raven is still around. He'll pop the Metamorphosis, trying to fight back, but he needs to run. Even Carl's been caught in the park. Disaster for Blacklist rivalry. As IG will back off. Into the mid-tier 4s they go. Raven immediately caught. He cannot die. He's got buyback available, but he doesn't want to commit it like this. He is down. Buyback is incoming. Metamorphosis is on cooldown for 60 seconds, though. A very awkward position. IG backing off, but a double lasso. KP again trying to save the game for his team. He found both supports. QIQX, PYW, both trying to back off, but it seems like QIQX will go down as PYW being body blocked up by Tims. Can't make it out. They've been left behind. IG will sacrifice their supports as they are not feeling confident going for tier 4 towers. And Blacklist, they have a chance to go get the tier 5 items.
Now, IG have to be on point with what they do for going forward, because the illusions are coming out. The Book of the Dead is there. The tier 4s are exposed.
Jump in. Lotus Orb was out though. KP, he's trapped himself up with that lasso. KP is down. No buyback available. Already 1 gone for Blacklist. They'll jump Carl as well. Carl, he's going to survive for now, but the tier 3 tower top lane is gone. They are fighting without their Batrider. KP, he's been such a problem for IG this whole game. Without KP around, I don't know if they can actually defend this. They're very reliant on Cuckoo landing the biggest black holes of his life. But the thing is, without catching the silencer, there's no chance of getting these off.
Oh.
Jump in on Emo. They've cancelled the TP usage of the Storm, but he's happy to fight back. He'll move it onto the puck. Carl gonna try and Wind Waker away. Does juke out the Gods.
Raven! Raven's going for the Ancient! Raven's going for the Ancient!
The Ancient! Raven's going right for the head! Black Hole is out! Can they get it done? The Ancient, half HP right now, moving back in. The Eidolon's doing all the work. Raven's jumping back in as well. Ancient lower than half HP. I think they've got it.
What's happening?
Raven, they may have done it. It seems like they have.
Blacklist!
Blacklist! Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me.
It's finally happened.
Zhang Yu. Waiting. He'll move up. Here comes Blacklist. They're going to go for the fight. It's a big reflection already. And Dust is being targeted quite heavily as he is going to go down. Tim's with the first blood. PYW going to follow right after. It'll be a kill out for Carl. And now Zhang Yu trying to run towards the bounty. Will be able to pick it up. He'll go for the fight against Bosco, who does die along with him. But it seems like Zhang Yu has no way out, as Raven will take the kill. 3-for-1 trade to start off this game 2.
Bit too far forward. No lucky bashes for KP. At least no back-to-back bashes there. They do manage to reset, but again, it's an atrocious start for Emo. They are starting to look mid.
Oh, Emo. Emo gets taken out. KP just charges him underneath the tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, mid lane, a nice arrow block from the Pugna. Cuckoo has not saved anyway. Carl is still going to drop. Cuckoo almost saving the day by blocking the arrow, but it just wasn't enough in the end.
Gets his farm. He's your actual win condition. You don't mind at all.
Bottom lane, charge out. They've got QIQX. Disarm is there with the reactive taser. Lift is out. QIQX trying for the blast off. Does get it off in time. KP again getting disarmed, but he's got the movement speed to keep up with QIQX. Even taunts him as he's chasing. KP picking up his second kill of the game already on the Spirit Breaker. Mid lane, charges out. Dust is going to be the target. Dust was chasing Bosco. Zip in from Carl, missing out on the shield rune. Dust still going, but the charge is there. PYW will go down. Now 4 heroes from Blacklist Rivalry just ganging up on Dust. And Dust surely just dies as Bosco will take the kill on the Pugna. Tips out to KP.
His aggression's been key. Every single time, finding these charge angles out. Might be able to find Tim.
They'll get him eventually. Right on the edge.
Disadvantage, you have some form of control 40 AM with the charge, with another strike. So it's not comfy at all here.
Dust, he was pretty deep past the tier 1 tower. Zips in from Carl, holding him down. Bosco there to follow up, and it's going to be another kill towards the Pugna as Carl getting a little bit of revenge with the tip onto Dust. Meanwhile, bottom lane, here we go. The bash is to come out. The lift is there. Emo going to be saved by QIQX, but Raven is going to show from the behind. As KP will pick up his 3rd kill of the game now on the breaker. Arrow's going to land onto Raven. They'll heal him up though, no problem. No creep wave available for Blacklist Rivalry. But it's not going to matter as PYW gets zipped on from the back. Carl just not having a break. We'll pick up another. Here 2 bottom tower gone. They've lost the Marauder, and now look at this. Tim's blinks right in onto Dust. Guessing exactly where he's going to be. Dust getting the tip from Carl. It's Carl having a great time now. Gonna find another. KP will take the kill.
Yeah. Again, this is what happens when they start to feel themselves on Blacklist. You see these names, and this is the kind of performance you expect.
Ravage is up. Zhang Yu not going to get it yet. KP charging in. Still no Ravage, but then the lift is there. Tims will just take him out. Raven gets the kill as now Dust is trapped between a rock and a hard place. Dust is gone. Oh boy. This is not looking good for IG whatsoever. Black tower yet. They'll need a creep wave anyway, to be fair. IG in the meantime, they have smoked. Zhang Yu looking to move in with the big Ravage, but still has no blink to use. They'll see Carl on the Storm. That's a great target, but you've got to find Tims first, because he's the big problem. They're going to run right into him. Tims has been caught out. The Rubik being bursted. Ravage committed now, knowing that Tims is going to die, and he is gone. Blacklist, they're still going to try and fight Vortex out onto the Marana. Meanwhile, Cuckoo, he is still alive. PYW, the one to go down. Cuckoo, though, being targeted here as Raven. He's attacking an anti-mage illusion. He'll go onto the techies now. QIQX being saved by the Glimmer Cape, but not for long. He should eventually die, and he will. Though Zhang Yu is still going. In goes Emo with the Mana Void. Carl gets hit by the arrow. Carl in huge trouble, is going to go down. IG successfully fighting back now against Blacklist Rivalry. KP trying to run. Is out of mana. Has the Soul Ring. Never gets anything off though. He will drop. And IG suddenly finding 4 targets. Just standing back waiting for it to come out. Charge in. KP trying to bait the fight. Dust will get lifted immediately. A 3-man stun, in fact, onto PYW and QIQX. Blacklist are moving in. The blue hole. It comes out from Carl. There's the Ravage, but Tims has got it. Tims has got the Ravage available. Now he will pop it. A lot of BKBs available. IG, though, they are melting. Zhang Yu, QIQX, both are gone. Can they find anyone else? KP still being charged. Another blue hole from Carl. He found a 3-man one. Dust is down. PYW's down. Emo is trying to run. He is the only survivor left for IG. Maybe not, because it's actually the Sentry of the Radiant that's seeing him. Charge out from KP onto Emo, but that's going to be cancelled. Zip in from Carl, threatening with the blue hole, but it's not there yet. QIQX moving it onto the throw. He's still at the Ravage. Tims, he got 4 targets. Oh, Emo dropping low, needs to get up, but he's Ravage out from Zhang Yu. Locking a couple down. It's still not looking good for IG. They are trying to fight back. They need to get Dust out of there, but he's gone. Dust is down. No available on the Dragon Knight.
They're staying alive. And Cuckoo manages to get that save onto Tims while he was ravaged up. Just get the life drain off. And the Pugna just bails everyone out. Off that save onto Tims. He gets to go back in. Steal some spells to get the openings to go for more.
Oh, it's a 3-man vortex again out from Carl. Zhang Yu barely survived the Glimmer Cape of QIQX.
Emo?
He will make it. Emo man fight only had a mana on Carl,
Stuck.
but the mana void never comes out. Emo's down.
Fight back.
Emo is down. No buyback available. Blacklist Rivalry may have done it here, John. They've got Dust back up in 5 seconds. But without Emo, how do you defend? Raven, he'll get hit by an arrow, but he still has the Aegis. He won't be afraid to just reset for the next team fight if he loses that. Jump in, PYW, mounted by Raven. Down the fire from PYW. 1 Rax left standing for IG. Blacklist, they're going to keep going. They know the AM50. There's no way back for Emo, nor Dragon Tail up Raven. He still has the Aegis. They jump in. Vortex is there. The Dragon Knight forced to BKB up. Dust is going back in on Raven. They should have the Terror Blade, but the live train Cuckoo, no, he can't save. He cannot save him. But that is only the first life. Arrow will whiff. Raven will be okay to walk his way out of this. They are looking for that mid-tier 3 tower now. Emo, he's 20 seconds away from respawning, but it's a very tough scenario as the Vortex catch him. That's PYW dying back as now Dust. He can't make it out. He is gone again. No buyback available. Blacklist Rivalry should have this one in the bag. Emo coming up in 5 seconds. Onto the techies they go. QIQX is down. Buyback. There's the respawn from Emo, but Mega Creeps are now up. IG not calling it. Emo, he'll get charged from KP. He won't see the charge. Arrow connects as well from Tims. Emo's been locked up for such a long time. Now the Vortex, a big Ravager from Zhang Yu trying to save the day. Emo is still alive, but now the counter Ravage. Tims again. Tims has stolen the Ravage a 3rd time. Zhang Yu is down, but he will buy back. They're still in this game here. IG still trying their absolute best. Emo charges out. Are they gonna go for this? Emo, he doesn't realize he gets hit by the initial stun, and now the Ravage! Tims! Tims has got the full squad with a run. It's not enough though. IG is still looking to fight back. They are still going. 1 tier 4 tower down. Clears. Charge out KP. He has not had enough yet, but he will cancel. Raven looking for the tier 4. The blue hole. More heroes caught. Carl just making it so hard for IG. Raven moves in. A 5-man reflection. They're fighting right underneath the tier 4 towers. KP with the charge out. He lands on 3. Oh, it's so hard now for IG. It's a 3v5 scenario. Blacklist are onto the Ancient. Surely there's no way to defend. They are not calling GG yet. Ravage out again from Xiang Yu. Tims will take it. He got the Anchor Smash, in fact. A double Ravage. Emo trying. He's gotten Carl. The Storm is down, but Carl will buy back. He'll TP to the outpost in the Radiant jungle. They want to put an end to this game. IG, they are still trying to defend as Emo, he'll cancel the charge. Raven, he'll get the Sunma. Here comes the Vortex. Carl is not done. Got Emo. GG is called. GG is called. Blacklist have done it. They will force a tiebreaker.